This is going to be an instructional video on how to adjust the trigger linkage on the Badger M22 bullpup stock for the Marlin Model 60, 70, and 795. This is your trigger linkage that hooks on your trigger that makes your gun go off when you pull the trigger on it. If you want to adjust this, take your thumb, depress that down against the bottom so the rod can't move. You can take a small pair of pliers, hook onto it, and bend it one way or the other. You are bending this 90 degree. The rest of the rod is not being bent. That's why you're putting your thumb down on it. If you pull the trigger on your rifle and it shoots, and then you pull the trigger again and it won't shoot, that means the trigger hasn't been able to come back and reset. That means this rod is too far forward, so it would need to be bent backwards. If you set your rifle down on there and it won't shoot at all, that means that this rod is too far to the rear and it's not allowing it to drop the hammer. I personally set a gun on one of these and try them before I ship them. But all of these are a little bit different because you have a floating action. So you can fine tune them. When you get ready to set your trigger, put your gun down on it. You don't have to mount your gun with screws or anything. It sets down in there and you can hold it tight. Just hold it down tight. Cock it, make sure it's back against the back of your action. Pull the trigger, that one went off. Hold it tight, recock it. That means it reset the trigger, so it's all well and all's doing good there, so it shouldn't need to be adjusted. But if you do need to adjust it, just remember to take your thumb and push that rod down against the bottom. And that way you're only bending the 90 degree part. And that's the way to adjust the trigger linkage on the M22 Badger. Thank you.